Hello guys, my name is Arthur Gentil, also known as Medic. I am manager, team coach and player of SK Gaming mobile section, and today I'm gonna teach you my way to use Crystal Power Ringo on the lane. The reason why I play Ringo is because I really like the fact that he's squishy sniper on the lane, and it's also the first hero that I've been mastering. The ideal teammate for Ringo Crystal Power is buff the laner comp with Adagio and a support. So Adagio will heal you and buff you with his abilities, and the support can be either Catherine with the stun and the silence, or Arden with the court control of the gauntlet and the Vanguard to provide you protection. Ringo can also be played with tanky melee heroes weapon in the jungle, such as Glaive, Black Feather or Cruel, that can distract the enemy's focus and while you are kiting from distance. The enemies you don't want to face is enemies that can gank you, like Glaive and Catherine easily, or Koshka that can burst you down because she's an assassin. Also, you don't want to face Black Feather because he's able to gap close on you, atlas you, and is very tanky and can slow you. So enemies that can slow you is also you need to avoid them, like Arden and Adagio. Concerning abilities, start with leveling your training silver first, and then max your A. What you want to do on a Crystal Power Ringo is always overdrive your A Achilles shot and your C Hellfire Brew. Ringo has a couple combos in his pocket. One of them is cancelling the animation of the auto attacks by using an ability A or B right after it. This way you will deal damage faster. You want to start with a crystal bit and 2 Halcyon potions and go straight to the lane. On the lane you can play very aggressively, you can poke the enemies with your abilities, and you are able to deny the enemy's farm by being aggressive like this. So it's very important as well to check the map and to synergize yourself, your rotation with your team rotation if they need help in jungle. When you got 1,200 gold in your pocket, you can have your first shopping opportunity. You want to buy sprint boots, you are able to kite the enemies easier, to farm easier, to escape or chase the enemies, or to either escape gank on the lane. Then you want also to add to these sprint boots a crystal bit and an energy battery, and if you can afford it, a swift shooter. The core items of my Crystal Power Ringo will be Shadow Glass, Alternative Current, Reflex Block and Chronograph. The first tier 3 items that you will rush is the Shadow Glass. After this, you want to rush Alternative Current because the passive of these items synergize extremely well with your B ability, Training Silver, that adds 80% of your crystal rush to your auto attacks. The late game items are situational. Do you want to get more crystal power damage or do you want to get more defense? Most of the time, I want to get more crystal power. So I will rather go for Clockwork, Aftershock, lots of time Aftershock, because it has slice damage, 50% lifesteal, and then it can come back every 1.5 seconds after an ability. Or the third item that I will get is Broken Meat, because when the enemy stack shield, you want to pierce it with Broken Meat's 10% piercing damage, and it also amplifies your Crystal Power build. Going defensively, most of the time I will rely myself just on my teammates, and my positioning is very important with Ringo, and mid-late game infusions, so I won't take more than a reflex into a crucible edge maximum. Here are a couple of my tips. You are the lane protector, so when you feel that the lane is being pressured by the enemies, you can call your teammates to join the lane, either for ganking and overextended enemies or to protect your turret. What you want to focus on with Ringo is your last hitting. You need to farm a lot, and for that you can also poke the enemies, and you need energy for that. And that's why you can spam your potions. They are very cheap and they will regen your health and energy. A very good tip with Ringo CP is freezing the lane. So the enemies, you are denying his farm and you can attack him straightly. A very important point with Ringo Crystal Power is to initiate the team fight with your ultimate, El Cerebro. This will bring a huge splash of damage on the enemy teams and you will be able to burst down a target really fast. Another point, very important as well, is the rotations. Make sure when the enemy on the lane is missing to question mark him. Question mark so your team knows he's missing on the lane and he might be with his teammates in the jungle. When your team is calling you, make sure to follow the pings. You can clear a wave really fast so you will never miss last hit and rotate with your teammates to make a fight. Remember that positioning and vision are the two keywords of successful Ringo players. This was my guide about Ringo's Crystal Power on the lane. Nowadays, it can also be played in the jungle. Hopefully, my guide will be helpful for you and you will give me a hard time next time I will meet you on the Halcyon fold. Thanks for watching.